Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in The Long Dark game at Interloper difficulty, featuring DLC Part 6, Broken Silence. And when we last left off, I was in a dam, thanks Stream Elements, and pretty close, fairly close to exhaustion point. But I don't want to... Oh, okay. I'm hearing crackling sounds. There might be an aurora in effect, which means that's going to limit how much exploration I can do. Unfortunately. I want to, Oh, neat. Okay, got a backup toque. Yeah, no, I wanted to... Oh man, I'm moving so slowly. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's drop that and then check out the Easter egg over here. New buffer memory added. McPherson54.doc. He didn't say, but what he did find was haze on the ground in the main bathroom. He said he slipped on water from the ongoing leak we've been dealing with. A fractured elbow, which means we're down a man during the refit. Okay. There's your Easter egg. Well, yeah, apparently there's an aurora in effect, and all the electronics are going haywire. Can we get some music? There you go. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, since I'm so close to exhaustion point and very much overburdened here, how much cloth do I have? I'm not going to collect more cloth. Yeah, this is going to be a very slow trudge through this place. Let's drink this soda now. It's a quarter kilo I don't need to be carrying. And then drink some. Actually, maybe hold off and drink the water because I might want to. Have. Well, I was going to say I might want to have some coffee in the near future to give Astro a little pick me up. Uh-oh, what's this? Handling something at the moment, but once I'm free, my squad and I will pull up to your stream. This is so weird. This is such a weird spam bot. Anyway, I'm gonna just ban the spam bot. It's such an odd message. Like it's obviously a spam bot, but it's like, who is that supposed to fool? I don't know. Anyway. Drop the torch, swap to the next torch. 22%? Yeah. This is kind of a crappy torch. Oh well. We're gonna keep looking around. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna be running into the Sparky Sparks there, and I am not going to want to walk over them because then I get burned and take damage, and that's no good. Are those quality tools? I see. Now I'm even more loaded down. But canister, supposedly refill for the respirator. It's cool. I'm sure that'll theoretically be useful eventually. I have to keep an eye out for hammer. I have found heavy hammer in the dam before, but I do believe I'm going to have to just lay down and sleep soon because like it's unsafe to be wandering around where there are all these Sparky Sparks here. There's an ad break coming up in 32 seconds, and all these notifications popping up. What is this? What is this? They're putting ads in my Twitch dashboard now. What is? Sorry. I guess you can't see that, but Dismiss this message. Yes, please dismiss this message. I can't see chat when that's in the way. It's throwing pop-ups in front of chat. This is obnoxious. It's all part of the enshittification of like everything. That's the world we live in. Yay, capitalism. Anyway, yeah, so these are going to electrocute me and damage me and kill me if I step down here. I think there's nothing for it. I just have to grab some floor and douse a torch and continue the following day. I was so carefully like keeping this torch going so that I could so that I can let's eat the potatoes. Yeah, keeping the torch going in the interest of saving matches. I'm gonna save the syrup for pancakes. The jerky and the crackers. You know what? Let's eat the crackers now. I got lots of water. This will make me thirsty, and then I can drink the water. Maybe I'll get rid of some weight that way. Okay. 10 hours sleep. Go! It should take me into the next day, and then there won't be any more sparky sparks. Should I eat the jerky? I'm gonna eat the jerky. Okay. I'm just gonna wait another match. I've got some more matches now. It's not a huge deal. Okay, now that I'm better rested, I can move more quickly. That's good. Plus, I have. I was gonna say slightly less weight that I'm carrying, except that I picked up the. Pick up the quality tool, so not exactly. But yeah, I kind of anticipated that I was going to find tools in the dam. That's why I left the simple tools behind in Pleasant Valley in the previous stream session. I left them in the community center, which is not ideal. I mean, theoretically, if I'm going to leave them anywhere, I should leave them somewhere where there's a workbench, because that's where I'm most likely to use them. But at least they're in the right region. You know, it just makes sense, I think, to like have one in each region, basically. And we're going to drop that and swap it for this one. This one's 33%, so it should last longer. Break is finished. Welcome back. And we're going back to the pixel hunt. Let's hunt those pixels. The main thing I'm hoping to find somewhere in here is a heavy hammer. Be nice if I can find a hammer. Don't know all the spawn points for everything in this game, but besides the dev team likes to mix things up and change things around between versions. I don't think this had an update since the last time I played, so there probably aren't like new places for things to appear that I'm unaware. Hey, whetstone, that I'm unaware of, but still. Just picking up and dropping the crates on the off chance that there's something inside them that or next to them that, or behind them that I can see better when they're moved. Yeah, that staircase that I passed by earlier, that's one of the places I was hoping to find the hammer. I found a hammer there before. Not this time, it seems. Oh well. My search hasn't been completely fruitless. I mean, I did find the quality tools. When it's time to make arrows, those will be nice to have. And the torch is at 5%, so it's getting rather dim. Can't see it well when the torch is low. I honestly don't understand other players who let it go down to the last percent before swapping torches. And like, you can't even see anything with that light level. It's like it's the light level where I'm like squinting at the screen. Anyway. Oh yeah, it suddenly occurred to me that I could have dropped the hides, guts, and saplings while I was sleeping earlier. Oh well. I mean, I want to take them to the front entrance of the dam. Like, I want to have easy access to them from the Mystery Lake region. Is there going to be something in one of these locked lockers for once? And something to justify... Oh, hey, there you go. Something to justify carrying the pry bar all this way? Well, pry bars, plural, since I have two of them. Should I move this one too? Yeah. Move so slowly. We're getting there. Well, that's the difference between you and me, Astrid. I do think you can carry much more. No, I'm kidding. I think... Okay, I'm going to go right through so I can drop the hides and the saplings and some other stuff. The tools too while I'm at it. Just want to drop off some junk so I'm not quite slowed down. I'm turned around. Where's the... Where am I going? Where am I? This is the way I want to go, I think. I think I went around the corner prematurely. The torch was low and it was... I'll come back for that. Let's just go to the front entrance so I can drop some junk off, and then I can move around faster. Because this is just painfully slow. Because I'm carrying, what, 43 kilos? 43.86 kilos. Okay, I'm just going to search this locker right here. And then, since I'm sure it's empty, we're going to use this to dump a bunch of junk here. One of the accelerants, put the canister in there. What else? Other stuff I should be putting in here. Toss one of the pry bars in there. Put the metal in there temporarily, at least. Wires, perhaps. Where are the quality tools? Did I just scroll right past them? There you go. Okay, that lightens my load a bit, and then I drop the deer hides here and the guts, and drop the rabbit pelts to the side here, and put the saplings over here. 1, 2, and then 6 of these. And let's make a note of that. Mystery, no, lac mystère. Damn. Deer hides times 2, and before I, okay, I want to keep an eye on the torch, not let it go out while I'm messing around with this. Let's drink a bit of water. Like, let's throw 3 liters of water in there. Hey, there you go. That got me below. Got me below 35 kilos. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Deer hides times 2, bunny pelts times 2, guts times 2, birch saplings with 1p times 2, maple saplings times 6, quality tools, canister, there's the gas canister thing. What else did I put some water in there. What else did I throw in here? Metal, wires, accelerant. I'm probably going to take the metal with me. I'll leave them. No, the wires too, right? I'll carry the metal with me. I don't want to forget it there. Probably, I'm going to want to pick up the pry bar as well. I want to take the pry bar with me when I go to the camp office. I want to leave it there. Oh man, it's can move around much more freely now. Okay, all right. Sewing kit. Yeah, we're just gonna go around and ransack this place. Oh, and I ate the cracker, so I can't put it on top of the barrel and do my Cracker Barrel logo gag again. Alas. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the washroom yet. That's the one area that I know I'm gonna come out with extra stuff because there's extra stuff to weigh me down. What's with these posters? They've been bugging out for a while, and Hinterland has yet to fix that bug. Oh well. Anyway, okay, so I'm not gonna go in the washroom yet. Let's go up the stairs. Let's go downstairs first, actually. Just a sweater. Oh. All right. I think I've got the I've got the jersey and the sweater. What's this one? It's 1% higher. Why not? Let's swap it out. Actually, this is 78%. Here we go. Sweater over sweater. Time to retire the hockey jersey. I'm not much of a sports fan anyway. So, nothing here, right? Or behind here or anything? Nope, okay. Just checking. Going up and up the stairs. I was about to say, I have found a hacksaw up here before. Not that I need a second hacksaw, but you know, it's nice to know that's there. Got a backup if things go really wrong. Yeah, the presence of the hacksaw might mean that there's less chance of finding a hammer. I don't know if it actually works that way. Like finding one means there's less chance of the other, but it wouldn't surprise me. The day-night cycle. Oh, we're late in the day already, huh? Some more cloth? Why not? Let's file under C for cloth. Got this big eye-catching medical locker, nothing in it. Kind of, it feels like the medical locker should have a higher probability of having stuff in it. But what do I know? I once saw someone else playing this at a lower difficulty level, and there was a pistol, a revolver underneath one of these desks. No chance of that at Interloper difficulty, but I thought it was kind of neat. It reminds me of that the YouTuber H Bummer guy giving a review of it was one of the Deus Ex games, and he's talking about the behind the scenes issues that plagued its development, and it's, you know, saying it's remarkable that it came out as, you know, like, yes, it's a flawed product, but it's still remarkable that it came out as well as it did, considering what happened behind the scenes. And what the there's an incoming raid from another gen. Thank you very much for the raid, another gen. Welcome to the stream, raiders. I am Termuse. I'm a variety gaming streamer. How'd the rest of your stream go? I was watching you earlier playing Chrono Trigger. Did you find the quest that you had been seeking out? It's a gen raid. Yeah. Yeah. If you need to. If you need to raid and fade, by all means do so. But I'd love to hear how the rest of your stream went. I love the phrase raid and fade. I mean, I've heard lots of Twitch streamers use the phrase raid and run, but You used the phrase "raid and fade" the other day. I was like, oh, I like that so much better. It's like it rhymes. It's great. It's good. We got the sunstone. Hey, nice. And look, I made her weapon. Excellent. Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's just it's been a long time since I've played that game, so I'm like, there's I don't know. There's I was gonna say there's something more dangerous than playing a game where you're only you got this a middling recollection of how things go, and so you don't approach it with the right amount of uh, uh, um, curiosity that a new player that might approach it with. So you miss things because you think, oh yeah, I know where to go, but you don't really. And I don't know. It's just I basically I just sort of didn't want to like I'm trying to restrain my the urge to give advice while watching the game. Anyway, yes, left to right. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're right now in Mystery Lake. I've yet to find a hammer. This is a new Interloper run. What day am I on? We are. Yeah, so we're 9 days into this. I'm gonna go back to the fire barrel to get some more torches. Yeah, I've yet to find a hammer. So that's my. That's holding me back. Oh, I'm down to my last torch. Yeah, I started in Timberwolf Mountain, I believe it was, and yeah, just made my way to Pleasant Valley. We've got a pry bar, a bedroll, and a hacksaw, so that's pretty nice. Have yet to find a skillet. Presently, I have a skillet issue. Got all these books here. Yeah, let's burn a book. Sorry, bibliophiles. And because it said so, is here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? And Fifig. Hey, very nice. Welcome in. And let's get some water going, just because. And I was thinking of making coffee earlier. Oh, actually, some porridge would be good to make. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's actually get some fuel on the fire first. And then while that's going, let's break down all these crap torches. Anchor Live, Nob's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I was just doing 7 minutes till ready, 15 minutes till play. Okay. That's fine. I can keep breaking these down.
I would drink almost anything about now.
No, you're fine. Okay, porridge is cooked. Let's just eat that up right now. How many oats do I have left? Is that the last one? That might have been the last one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's. Oh, I don't have. I don't have water to. I left all the water behind because I was anticipating I was going to be getting the. I should have birch bark tea standing by just in case. And I wouldn't mind having another coffee standing by just in case. And while that's going, yeah, let's break down last torch here. I'm gonna raid and fade to get some dinner, but I'll lurk. Fair enough. Yeah, have a good dinner. Very cool. Let's get some more torches here, since that's what I theoretically came here for. Okay, so that's cooked. Get a little more water.
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
How many torches I got? So I've got 6. I've got like a couple more. Let's do that on. I'm going to interrupt this, and then I don't need the full amount of water. I just want enough water so I don't hit full dehydration. Just drink it up right now. Just that scalding hot water right out of the pot, even though it was boiling seconds earlier. Anyway, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So I just breezed through here quickly earlier. Well, quickly, using the word quickly very loosely because I was like overburdened with like 43 kilos of stuff. This plank is very conspicuously placed. It looks like it lets me climb up here. And I've had occasion to wonder, like, is there something, like, could there be something in this box, maybe? It might be, like, something for, like, lower difficulty levels. So it could be, like, there's nothing here in Interloper, but in other difficulties or something. I'm gonna, here, why don't I, here. I'll take this box with me, and then I'll break it down later.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What am I tripping on? There we go. I'll just set that down there. Did you finish story mode? I did finish story mode. Yes. How about you, VFake? Have you finished? Have you finished episode 5? I don't mind sharing my thoughts about it if you have, or even if you haven't really. It's finished watching episode 5. Don't want to play. Well, yes, that's fair. That is completely fair. It is not very well executed, unfortunately. I dare say. I mean, it is clear that a lot of work went into it. Like a lot of work. I'm sure it was like a labor of love for Raph to put it together. They've got some talented voice talent working on it. Acting out and stuff. They're doing the best they can with the material that they've got. Unfortunately, the material is kind of crap. With all due respect to the dev team. It's just, man, oh man, like, they spend the entirety of 5 episodes, 12 years in the making. I looked it up. There's 12 years between the release of episode 1 and episode 5, like over a decade in the making. And they spend the entire runtime dangling you with this mystery, and at the end, the big reveal is the basic premise of the story, of the basic premise of the game that you already know before you start the game. It's just, wow. That was that was just so woefully mishandled. Anyway, Yep, yeah. Spent the whole day prepping figurines. Don't mind the man in sunglasses and gas mask in the park, but it's just me. Sure. Well, hey, I mean, you got to have proper personal protective equipment, PPE, uh, if you're painting figurines, I suppose. Hmm. But yeah, like the thing that gets me the
I
oh
won't
hey,
manage this anymore.
spare scarf. I think gets me the most about how poorly executed the story mode was is that like I kept saying all along the whole time I was playing, through episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4, like it felt increasingly silly. Like the further I got into it, the more silly it felt. That the game tried to dangle you with this mystery, saying, "Oh, we can't tell you what's happening. But it's really important. Trust us, it's really important." And I was looking at that and going, "Okay, fine. You want to go ahead and keep your secrets, but you can at least fill in the time by." Giving us maybe Will and Astrid's backstory. Maybe we can find out a little bit more about what was going on with them to, you know, one, to fill in time, two, to make us care about the characters that we're playing with here. But no, they just absolutely squandered that time, and like their tearful reunion at the end, like, oh, I always loved you, I'll love you forever, etc., etc., feels completely unearned because you didn't do anything to make us care about these characters. We didn't learn anything about them. All we know about Will is that he's a pilot. Like, that's all we got. Astrid's a doctor. Like, that's we don't know anything about them. We don't know anything about their history. Their like it's we just, yeah, like you could have, there were plenty of opportunities throughout the story to to make us care about them. Like they okay, at this point, I have to give minor spoilers for episode 5. I guess it's you're not missing much if anyone cares about that sort of thing. But there's a bit where the end of episode 5 appears to be trying to tug on the heartstrings of the audience by alluding to a kid who is in Will and Astrid's life, and I think we are supposed to infer that this kid was their son, but that isn't actually stated at any point in 12 years. No mention of who this kid. We don't know who this kid is. Apparently, the kid's name is Jack. And we have no reason to care about this kid, but apparently, we're supposed to. Like, like Will pulls out the photograph, which is featured in the opening credits. Only that, like, the photograph is like smashed in the opening credits. And it includes Will and Astrid and a kid, and I guess it's supposed to be their kid, but I can forgive terrible plotting if there's great character writing, and I can forgive empty characters if there's fun plotting, but not both at the same time. Exactly, you get it, Fivik. Yeah, it's like. And I keep coming back to oh man, I should probably move the fire bale close to the edges, but I also want to move this crate over there too. I'm gonna take the crate first. I'll come back for the fire barrel. And yeah, like I keep coming back to the same example. I've already used it a few times on my channels, so returning viewers might have heard this before. But I keep making the comparison to that old the Alfred Hitchcock quote where he said, like, I'm paraphrasing, but basically he's like, imagine a scene where there's a boring dinner party and then a bomb goes off and blows up the party, and then it'll make your audience wonder, okay, then why did you make us watch that boring dinner party first? But that now imagine a different version of that scene where the audience finds out ahead of time there's a bomb in there, and then the dinner party that was previously boring now suddenly becomes very interesting because now everyone's movements become important. Like every like the comings and goings of people who interacts with who could be important information that relates to the bomb that's going to go off. And and then I basically destroy. Basically, okay, is this? Oh right, I have to get out of the safe stack. There you go. Hey, extra 1.5 liters of water. Should have stacked the fire barrel on the crate and moved them together. Oh shoot, you're right. I should have thought of that. I mean, I should have. That is the thing I should have done. You're correct. Ooh, toilet water, breakfast of champions. But yeah, basically, story mode of the Long Dark was the first version of that scene where it was a boring dinner party all the way through. And then instead of a bomb going off, someone makes an announcement that you are at a dinner party. I'm pretty pleased with that analogy. I came up with that myself. Anyway, I mean, with special thanks to Alfred Hitchcock, I suppose. But yeah, yeah, like the reveals at the end were just dumb. Like it's dumb for a number of reasons. It's dumb in the sense that it makes character motivations not make sense. Well, it makes it dumb from a character motivation standpoint for why are you hiding this information? Like, I mean, like first from the standpoint of like Astrid hiding food, hiding information about the contents of what's in. Let's just eat the beef jerky right now. Let's eat the chocolate bar for that matter. 73%. It's probably fine. Hold on, sorry. Don't even understand the bad guy's motivation except I'm the bad guy. Yeah, that was another thing I had a lot of complaints about. No, like, what is Mathis even trying to do? I mean, okay, like he wants to get his son out of solitary confinement. Okay, except that he apparently wants to do that because his son is an even badder bad guy, and so they can do more bad things or something. And even after yeah, sorry, spoilers for episode 5. Even after Matt's son dies, he just keeps right on going. Oh well, guess I'm gonna more coffee. We're gonna keep doing evil stuff for no reason. Ooh, simple tools? Might want to break this down for the metal content, because I already got quality tools. What is he, Billie Eilish? Oof. What, referring to Mathis or Mathis' son? I don't know. Anyway. Let's do some safe cracking here. First number is around 20. Oh, wait. Oh, did I? Okay. Okay, so like 23. Okay, so the first number is 23, second number is around 5. Okay, let's go slower for the third number. But yeah, yeah, first of all, like all the bad guys are they're just bad for bad's sake. It's kind of weird. They have no motivation for anything they're doing. They just like committing mass murder for no apparent reason. Ooh, more syrup. Ooh, we're gonna have lots of pancakes. We're gonna pancake it up once we get a skillet. Just need to find a skillet. Presently, we have a skillet issue. I like that pun too much. Sorry. The song back. Oh, okay, I get it. Right. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. I might not be familiar enough with Billie Eilish. She goes, "I'm the bad guy." I don't know that song. I'm looking it up now. So good V Fake. Last 30 seconds of the song is completely different from the rest of the song, but hits. That's why they were imprisoned. Torbies, they were put there because they were just bad guys who only want to mass murder. Yeah, it's a very unnuanced take on like the whole concept of people who've been convicted of crimes or people who commit crimes in general. Anyway, I'm just going to come back over here so I can light another fire in the fire barrel. Burn another one of these books. Where's the frontier shooting guide? Burn that. 95% chance of success. If this hits that last 5%, and I'm gonna have to be scrambling to swap torches. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Water? Why not? And then I can break down these crap torches. Well, that's going. All prisoners like it is no. Yeah, they're just whittle guys who kill people just a whittle bit, sure. Stick it up here. And can I relocate the barrel while the water's okay? Yeah, just pick up a burning barrel with your bare hands, Astrid. It acts as a light source too. That's kind of neat. You can just carry it with me here. It feels unnatural to move the fire barrel for a lot of reasons, but I think it makes sense to. Okay, I'll turn it around here. Here we go. air barrel next to the propane tank. Why not? Ooh, sounds like there might be a blizzard going on out there. Yeah, I mean, in real life, what can I say? I mean, people might have a variety of motivations for committing crimes. I mean, people who like a lot of people who steal do so out of like necessity or desperation. But yeah, this is a completely unnuanced. They're just all bad all the time. They're just completely irredeemable bad guys. So completely irredeemable bad guys that Will is perfectly fine with, like, in that final scene, episode 5. He's strangling them to death with his bare hands, which is kind of a vicious way to kill people. It's like, in addition to needing a lot of strength to do, you need to it requires an absolute contempt for this person's life to be able to like take a life in that way. It's just to be fair, deranged criminals wouldn't be sent to an Arctic island. Yeah. Welcome in, by the way, Jado. It's not how carceral policies work? Who really knows? I mean, this game takes place in an alternate universe, basically, so, they can make up the rules as they go. It's whatever. Anyway, yeah, okay, so that blizzard going on out there might mean I need to just settle in for the night here. I've broken down all my all the torches. Let's just cannibalize this fire for its torch content. Have I explored everything? I did both downstairs and upstairs. Visit the washroom. I think I can call the dam done. Oh, you solved it. Slap's forehead. It's an alternate universe where people don't have complex motivations or sometimes even motivations at all. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, there you go. That solves all the plot holes in Wintermute. Anyway, okay, let's see if we can get rid of some stuff here. I don't need that scarf, I don't think. Leave the film behind, leave one of the flares behind. I'm gonna leave the simple tools behind. I want to take the quality tools with me, I think. I'm gonna take the quality tools over to the camp office. Leave the scarf. Leave one of the toques in here as well. Put the other one on here. Trying to think. I mean, I guess I just want to. I guess I'll just grab some floor and settle in here. I'm trying to think. If there's before I let the torch go out. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I've got water. I've got. Well, I'll start one more fire just for the sake of burning the book. Getting the fire starting experience. Okay, so there's a toque in there. There's a scarf in there. Okay, I'm taking the quality tools with me and leaving the simple ones here. Here, let's burn a book. Gets rid of a half kilo. Trying to reconcile this, not sure what you mean. Hmm? Oh, right.
Come on.
I'm sure Pipa can explain.
Perfect.
Just pull a torch it. Maybe I'll just let that go out and then start another fire with another book. That's okay. So color film hacksaw. Film color hacksaw. Scarf times 2. Is there anything else I want to leave behind here? I'm gonna take the can openers with me. I'm probably gonna. It takes what, half? I think it's half. Oh, it takes 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. So I can get some free metal out of those. So that's handy. I'm thinking. Yeah, so I've got the 2 guts here, got the maple saplings curing. I'm probably going to have to come back here later when it's time to make the bow. Yeah, should I be so fortunate as to, like find a hammer and all that. This is about to go out. I can make one more fire there. I searched everything here, right? Yeah. We're into nighttime. I'm gonna break this crate down after the. Just trying to get some fire starting experience here, while also getting rid of these books. They're half kilo each. I don't need them loading me down or weighing me down here. Anyway, yeah, getting back to what I was saying earlier, though, yeah, because I was trying to express some ideas there. Could probably leave some of these sewing kits behind as well. Although it might make sense to leave them in a central location, like at the camp office. I'm waiting for the embers to go out so I can start another fire. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so there are numerous problems that compound each other in story mode. Like yeah, part of it was like the bad guys just not having any motivation beyond just I must be bad for evil's own sake. There's like the fact that your protagonists are just, oh hey, we finally hit that 5% chance of failing the fire. Yeah, the uninteresting main characters we don't learn anything about. And the fact that it dangles you with a mystery which ultimately doesn't amount to anything. Like there are 2 parts to the mystery. There's like there are two separate mysteries going on. Like one is the general what is going on in the world, and the other is the mystery of what is Astrid hiding in the case. Now regarding the what's in the case mystery, like it dangles you with that right to the very last minute of the game. and the reveal of what it is just a real blink and you'll miss it thing. It's like it's really it's on screen for like 2 seconds. And this I've just swapped the torches already. And it's a big like why was Astrid so secretive about this? Like why did she consider this secret worth dying for? Because it's like she refused to tell Will about it, and then you know, when her chapter comes around in episode 3, she's still being cagey about it when talking to Molly. Like at first, you know, like you might think, okay, maybe she's reluctant to tell Will because she's in trouble, like because she stole it or something. Okay, but then why, you know, like why is she still being cagey about it when talking to Molly? And then in episode 5, when Mathis corners with it, demanding to know what's in it, like threatening to kill her, threatening to kill everyone in the town if she doesn't tell him what's in it, and she still refuses to tell him what's in it. Like it just becomes increasingly ridiculous. And the final reveal at the end is it was Alzheimer's medication. Like why was this a big secret, such a big secret that it's worth dying for? Not only dying for, but sacrificing Will's life for, sacrificing the lives of everyone in the town for. Like, what? It's so nonsensical from like character motivation standpoint. I mean, and I guess, you know, that in itself could also be could be explained away with hey, the weird effects of the aurora, the geomagnetic whatchamacallit. Maybe it's making people act weird, and I just stole that Alzheimer's medication from Marcellus Wallace, so obviously she wouldn't want anyone to know about it. Sure, it's a Pulp Fiction reference there. Let's. Should I just lay a bedroll down here? I might want to jog out to sleep in the trailer. Maybe I want to take time to break down this crate. I'm just gonna stay up long enough to light one more fire, burn the last book, and then I'll turn in for the night. That's the plan. I've got a lot of sewing kits. Probably gonna drop some of these. Well, I can here. I'll drop one of them in here, and the remainder of the extras I'll put in the camp office. Oh yeah, there's an ad break coming up in 1 minute and 15 seconds. FYI, I'll pause when the ads come on so you don't miss anything. Yeah, I thought the lesson of Pulp Fiction was that the mystery briefcase was an interesting thing. Ha. That tracks. That's got to be what he was thinking. I guess. The parallels there. Anyway, okay. I think we can just retire for the night at this point. And I'm gonna break. This is the crate that I carried in here, right? An hour and 30 minutes? Okay. Yeah, was there anything in that crate after all that? Aw. Okay, I think Ad break is in progress. I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Special firewood, yeah. Alas, I was hoping that just from the positioning of where the crate was positioned, I suspected there might be something special in it. I guess not. Oh well. What was I doing? I was about to. Oh yeah, I wanted to get more water. Let me just yoink some water out of here. I got a couple liters, I guess. Is there anything else I want to take with me? Because I'm gonna go sleep in the trailer, and I've got 40 kilos of stuff. Yeah, I want to take the quality tools and the. If all goes well, I hope to do some forging soon, in which case maybe it's good for me to bring some metal with me. Thinking. Maybe we can. Should I do an extra trip? I don't know. I'm gonna have to swing by here later, regardless. I don't even know if I'm going to find a hammer while I'm out there. As part of the issue. Thinking. Lanterns. I probably don't need to be carrying all this lantern fuel with me. I'm gonna leave the better quality one here. That's half a kilo. I don't need to be carrying. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying before. Yeah, there are two main mysteries going on. One was the whole what's in the case mystery, and like what? Oh wow, what's the temperature here? It's 0 degrees at midnight. Wild. In that case, I might just take advantage of that and grab some shut-eye in the vehicle that's over here so I can get some outdoor time. I'm at full health, so I don't need a good long sleep. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, temperature in here is 6 degrees? Wild. Did they nerf Interloper? Why is it so warm lately? Just listen to doing that head break. Yeah, that's great. The video's hilarious. Huh. Well, I shall have to check that out later. Okay, we're gonna subsist on cattail stalks a bit. And drink some water. And search the glove box just because. Okay, so yeah, let's just grab some sleep. Let's say 4 hours. I can trust the temperature isn't going to plummet in that time. Don't want to do a full 10 hours in one go. Now the temperature is 2 degrees. Okay, so it's gone down. That's expected. Let's try grabbing 3 more hours. You can get away with that. I can hear the ptarmigans. Ptarmigans are really freaking out down there. Now the temperature is -2. Do I want to grab one more? Can I get away with one more? Oh, no. No, the temperature's going down even more. Alas. Oh. There's a gun book in here. Another book for me to burn. Oh, what have we here? New caves opened up to Milton near the old Traverse Place. Earthquake? Question mark? Oh. We get our cougar cutscene. While getting out of the vehicle. Right now I'm standing in the blizzard here. Am I? Oh, pushing the wrong buttons. Are the ptarmigans still there? I heard the ptarmigans freaking out earlier. What the heck? I can't open the door. Did I break the vehicle? I actually can't enter the vehicle again. Ooh, okay. Apparently the dev team didn't anticipate someone might get the cougar cutscene while getting out of a vehicle. That might be worth reporting, actually. Ooh, matches. Match is always good. Kitty cat, yeah. Cougar walk in like, I'm a bad cat, make your mom a sad cat, make your girlfriend a mad cat, might seduce your dad cat. What are you making shivering noises for? Your temperature's going up. I didn't used to do that. Doing the thing where she shivers while warming up. That feels like that's a new bug which was introduced recently. Some peaches. Okay, so we just gave the place a once over without light source in hand, and now we're going to look with light source in hand. Okay, nothing particularly of note here. 95%, 59%, some... I am going to want to warm these up before eating them. So I can get a little bit more cooking experience. This might be a sit inside and read kind of day. We've got a couple of archery books to read, and a fishing book to read, and a carcass harvesting book to read. I'll save that one for last, because it takes so long. But before I do that, I'm gonna jog over to the other trailer to check that out. Maybe I'll grab a reishi mushroom on the way. Anyway, yeah. Getting back to what I was saying, I keep distracting myself and then interrupting my own train of thought. It's what I do. That's the ADHD in me. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about story mode for The Long Dark. Good old Wintermute. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there are two mysteries that the game dangles you with. Like, one is the mystery of what's in the case and what is what's Astrid's mission here? Like, what is she setting out to do? Like, why is she doing all this? That's mystery one, and the other mystery is what the heck is going on in the world in general. Like, ooh, spooky, strange things are happening. The aurora and wildlife going crazy, and electronics going haywire, and all that.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yeah, so I already talked about the first mystery, the Astrid-centered one, and how silly that is, and how much it doesn't make sense from a character motivation standpoint. So now I want to talk about the other one, the mystery about what's going on and stuff. So I guess spoiler warning for episode 5 of Wintermute, but again, you're not missing much. Hold on, actually, before we do anything else, sorry. Should check. Oh yeah, I wanted to. Let's just leave this here. Just leave the hockey jersey here. Yeah, let's do a bit of sewing. I finished reading that sewing primer, right? How close am I to leveling up my sewing skill? Actually, we're close-ish. Anyway, yeah. So the second mystery, what's going on in the world and stuff. We just get a massive exposition dump from a character that we've never seen before. Who explains all of that to us, and basically her explanation is that the world is going into another dark age, where like electronics don't work anymore. There we go, mending novice. Heck yeah. And yeah, it's weird that like this notion that we're there's just there's so many problems with it that it's hard to know what angle to attack it from first. What book am I going to read next? Should I probably going to want to do some fishing in the near future. I've got this gut standing by, which I might want to turn into fishing tackle. Actually, might. Now that thinking. Now that I think some more about it, nope, there's a jersey here. Yeah, I think I am going to use this time during the blizzard to hack up one of those some of that metal shelving. I'm gonna just dash into the dam to do that. Okay, I've got a clock tower. Sorry, what's this? A clock tower game I have to attend. Thanks for the stream. Catch you there. Cool. Well, enjoy your clock tower game. I'm gonna try to finish my thought, even though I keep getting distracted and interrupting myself. I'm determined to finish what I was saying. Yeah, there's like multiple levels of problems with the execution of that whole thing. Like for one thing, this notion that you're in a post-apocalyptic world where electronics don't work and so on, I thought that was the basic premise of the story. Like, that's where we're starting from. Like, I told, like, I've been, you know, and anytime someone comes into my streams to you know, ask what The Long Dark is about, I start by saying, oh yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic survival game in a permanent winter, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was the basic premise of the story. So why is Atwood treating it like it's this bombshell reveal at the 11th hour, like right at, almost at the end of the story? It's a little weird that it's treated as this big reveal so late. And it also comes back to like what I said earlier about a piece of scrap metal. I'm trying to think. So you need 8 for the hatchet and hacksaw, and then there's and then anything else for that is for arrowheads. I've got the 2 can openers. I got that one. Yeah, this will do. Let's. Okay. Eat more cattail stalks first. Need to fortify myself. Yeah, here we go. 3 hours. Ooh, we've got ghost bins. Anyway. Blood in the Clock Tower? Okay. Is that the name of the game? Cool. I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like okay. I have 2 problems with that reveal. Well, 2 main problems with the reveal. One is you took the entire game and 12 years to get us back to zero, to get us back to the beginning of telling us what the game is about. And the other thing is, like it comes back to that Alfred Hitchcock reference that I alluded to earlier about you're not telling people what the stakes are here. You can't just it's weird to keep it secret what the stakes are for your story. And it's still tempered here. It's 7 degrees. Okay, I need to take advantage of that and do a lot of traveling here. I think. What's the best order to do this in? I don't know. I think I'm gonna follow the river. I'm gonna collect cattails. Because I'm gonna want food for the or maybe I want to go to the I don't know. What's the best order to do this in? Okay, priorities compete with other priorities. Like, do I want to go to the camp office now, or do I want to? I want to go to the log sort and over to the burnt out watchtower. Like, what order? What's the best order to do this in? Probably want to go to the camp office so I can drop off the metal. That's probably prudent to do. But should I follow the river and get some more cattails, or? I don't. Okay, I don't have a huge need for food at the moment, so probably better if I don't fill up on cattails. Actually, I'm gonna follow the railway tracks. How burdened am I? 40.83 kilos. Great. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna follow the railway tracks, and the burbs are tempting me. I hear the burbs chirping. Should I grab a burb? I'm considering it. Probably shouldn't grab burbs if I'm going to be traveling, though. If he's going to draw wolves to me. But on the other hand, free burbs. Oh, what the heck? I'm going to see if I can take one out. It's practice, if nothing else. I tried to throw a second stone, and just Astrid was not cooperating with me right now. Oh well. Okay, whatever. Let's get back on my journey. So the prologue to the survival mode is a prologue, and the premise of the game is the premise. So it's just poorly written. Yeah. Yeah. It's story mode is definitely poorly written on multiple levels. Like it's got a lot of problems, a lot of deep structural problems. Yeah, it's got. The pacing of the story is a big part of the problem. Uninteresting characters, uninteresting protagonists, particular, is another part of the problem. But yeah, like the end game reveals just being dumb is another part of the problem. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the end game reveal about the new Dark Age and so on. Like, you waited until the very end to tell your audience what the stakes of the story are, and it's such a weird time to tell the audience. Like, you just spent the entire runtime dangling us with this is important to trust us. This is important. And 12 years is a lot of time to burn up the goodwill of your audience. There's nothing left at the end. Yeah, and the fact that Atwood says that line, like she does a title drop. She refers to this new Dark Age as the Long Dark, and she says the Long Dark as its own sentence, as if it's supposed to have a lot of gravity. There are two wolves over there. I don't like it. Hell, maybe. I do want to drop off this metal at the camp office. What's the best way to go about this? I could follow the river after all. I could go to the log store. I could do a lot of things. Okay. I'm going to follow the river. I won't pick up all the cattails. I'll pick up some of them, I guess. Don't want to weigh myself down too much. I'm already uncomfortably slow as it is. I'm just going to venture over to that corner of shoreline there to see if there's any birch bark, because I can often find birch bark there. And yeah, the reveal that the title, "The Long Dark," refers to this new Dark Age that they're going into. Is at odds with the fact that like anytime you're playing in survival mode, if you lose the game, it says you faded into the long dark. That seems to send the message that the long dark refers to death, like it's a metaphor for death. I see a birch bark there. Can I get up here without spraining an ankle? Here we go. So it's a little odd that they've now decided that the long dark refers to something different. Just a bit of an odd choice. Ooh, more birch saplings. That could be good. Should I collect the... what the hell? Never coming back here. I'm gonna be so loaded down here.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
All these competing priorities in my mind. I don't know what's the best order to do things in, and that's probably contributing to making me really inefficient. I guess I've just decided I'm going to venture over here and check out the hunter's blind that I know is over here. I'll get to the camp office eventually. Don't want to take too long because we're running out of daylight here. Let's hope there isn't a wolf here. there's something that the crows are crowing over here. Is that going to be a deer carcass or a dead guy? Deer carcass. Could it be worth stopping to start a fire to cook up the deer carcass, and also maybe cook up a bunny, because I see a bunny over there. Could be a good opportunity to cook up my various canned goods as well. Another bedroll. Okay. Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but that's going to weigh me down by another kilogram during my trip here, but I'll deposit it over by the camp office, and yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that wasn't a good, was not suboptimal angle for that. The fact that the bunny was hippity hopping away did not help. There you go. And that voice cue tells me that I'm over 45 kilos now. Darn it. Okay, well, here's an opportunity to get rid of some weight. I can burn all that reclaimed wood that I accumulated. Yeah, the wind seems to have died down. I'm gonna count on that, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't count on it. I don't know.
Come on, Lofa.
Let's drop each of the all the cookable canned goods. Pork and beans, for some reason, didn't auto-open when I dropped it. It just dropped a little too far away. There you go. Okay, so the peaches, 95%, so I'm sure I can trust them to not food poison me. There we go. And 1 minute. There we go. I just kind of figure I can there you go, level 3 carcass harvesting. One of the unwritten benefit of level 3 carcass harvesting is that you can do a bare-handed harvest without losing any meat quantity. But I have a hacksaw, so that's kind of irrelevant at this point anyway. Hey, Felix is here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, Trace, how's the run going? Yeah, it's all right. I have not found a hammer. I'm hoping to find a hammer so I can get this thing properly off the ground. But you know, everything's a step in the process and all that, so it's all good. 3 minutes, 25 minutes. Okay. Strip his guts out, or her guts out, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm at like what 10 days into this now. What day am I up to? Probably should check that. Day 10, yeah. Let's. Yeah, 36 minutes. Get a deer hide, which might. A deer hide, which might get made into travois at some point. We'll see about that. There's one gut left. 27 minutes. Haven't played TLD in forever. What's your personal best? My personal best is. It says 223 days here. It's actually, I would say 221 days because 2 of those days were me cheating death at the end. Because and then I died shortly after that. So, but yeah, I'm going to say 221 days is my personal best. Which is, you know, not too shabby if I do say so myself. Let's get a couple of teas going here. Throw another reclaimed wood on that. And let's get the rest of her guts.
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
The weather's so nice, it feels like I should be taking advantage of it to travel, but I think I might. I think I'm going to drop these animal parts back at the back at the dam. So yeah, let's just get that going there. A couple more sticks. To ensure when it's flexible, well done. Yeah, I thought so. I still have yet to do the Signal Void quest. That is something that I hope to do this run. I had another run not terribly long ago where I died while practically standing on the final destination for the Signal Void quest, which was bit of a nuisance. And that's just completely ravaged. Yeah, let's just walk back to the dam. I'm gonna be moving so slowly. I have 43 kilos. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be moving very slowly. Whoops. Oof, what happened? Oh, Aurora Wolves got me. And I botched it, the bow shots at them. Like 2 back-to-back, like, misses with the bow, unfortunately. Like, the two wolves just double team me. Yeah, there were other errors I made. I was carrying meat with me because I wanted something to snack on because while I was in the bunker, I was expecting there to be a bunker there because that's how Signal Void works. Carrying these guts with me during an Aurora might be a really bad idea. It's not terribly far to travel, though. Yeah, the other part of the issue was it was my first time getting that far, so I wasn't 100% sure where to go. So I wasted a lot of time kind of just stumbling around. Trying to figure out where my destination was. So if I do it again, I'll know where to go this time, so I'll be able to get there faster, and hopefully also be better prepared. But the first, important next step is finding a hammer. Didn't find one in Pleasant Valley. Hopefully I'll find one in Mystery Lake. And if I don't find one here, then I'll have to move on to Mountain Town, and if I'm really unlucky, move on again to Hush River Valley. I only have one stink line. I have carrying 3 guts. I would have thought 3 guts would get me a second stink line, but okay, 1 stink line is not too bad. Yeah, I was also earlier in the stream session rambling on about my complaints about story mode. I don't suppose you've played story mode of this game, have you? You know, the episode 5, which released, I guess last year. Yeah, but not the latest episode? Okay. And my torch blew out. Oh well, what can you do? Almost there. There you go. I made it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And we're just gonna drop the guts and the pelt and 5 birch saplings. That's sorry. Yeah, it's a full kilogram. And also we can drop the extra bedroll. So let's make some notes here. Deer hide, bunny pelt, guts times 3, spare bedroll, and birch saplings times 5. 65, no, 6, no, 5. There we go. Don't mind spoilers, so what were you going to say? Oh, man. I just finished rambling on about it. Okay. Just eat these canned goods. Get these out of here. Hope they don't food poison me, but if they do, it's not the worst thing. Okay, there we go. This is all good. Okay, so I'm gonna tell my my favorite anecdote / analogy again, and say that there's a famous quote from Alfred Hitchcock. The suspense thriller filmmaker guy, where he talked about like imagine a show where there's a boring dinner party, and then at the end there's a bomb goes off and blows up the dinner party, and it leaves you wondering why did you make me watch the boring dinner party? And then sorry, hopping on off streams. Oh, left it out. Yeah, you just good stuff. And then he said, okay, now imagine another version of that show where the audience gets told that there's a bomb there at the start, and then the dinner party becomes a lot more interesting because every entrance and exit, who's interacting with who, everything becomes important. Every little detail becomes important, and it becomes a lot more interesting. Wintermute, story mode of The Long Dark is basically the first version of that story, except that instead of a bomb going off, someone announces you are at a dinner party. And by that I mean the big reveal at the end of Wintermute is the basic premise of the game. The big reveal is that, oh, by the way, we're in a post-apocalyptic permanent winter where electronics don't work, and it's a new dark age, etc. And that's and also that's the meaning of the Long Dark. Because we're in a new dark age. It's so silly that. For so many reasons, like partly because I mean the big reveal is the thing that's the basic premise of the game that everyone already knows, and it's revealed as it's revealed in the story as it's like a big bombshell or whatever. Like the character who talks about it, even she refers to it as the Long Dark, as its own isolated sentence, spoken with deep gravity. Like this is such an important thing that it's supposed to blow our minds or something, and it's like we already knew this. This is the basic premise of the game that we've been playing for 12 years. It's just so odd. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Oh man, can I get in here without the wolf hassling me? Okay, this is suboptimal. Man. Okay, I don't know if this is... Why do I have all these cans here? I wonder I'm so way down. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, maybe I'll go pay a visit to the log sort. This isn't really the direction I wanted to be going in, but I'm way down too much stuff. I want to drop this stuff off the camp office, darn it. Well, I have to play the last chapter then? Sure. Yeah, I mean, there are two big main mysteries in Wintermute going on. One is like the mystery of, ooh, what's going on? It's all this mysterious stuff, the Aurora, and making electronics go haywire and stuff. And the other mystery is, ooh, what's in the case? Why is Astrid being so cagey about it? What is Astrid's mission? What's all that going on? Excuse me? What's he chasing after? This isn't a bunny spawn point. Did he just catch a deer? Because if he just caught a deer, this might be a good time to get some food surplus going on. What did he catch? Where are you? Oh, it's a ptarmigan. Just throw it. 0.7 kilos. That's a 39% frozen? Did it get 39% frozen in the space of a few seconds? He did not spend very long eating it. Okay, if he's run off there, shoot, should I? Do you think it's funny, though, how many people have issues with the prisoners despite both the geomagnetic storm and purpose of the offshore detention? It's okay. It's I get what you're saying, Jetto. It's like the whole notion of well, yeah, it's the whole point of Blackrock Prison is it's supposed to be a place you send the worst of the worst, etc. Therefore, you should expect terrible people. Like, okay, I get what you're saying, but I also feel like I want to weigh that against the fact that this is a work of fiction. It's written by people. They can write whatever they want. And having characters whose sole motivation for everything they do is, oh, I'm just here to be evil. I'm just here to be the bad guy. I am evil for evil's sake. It's kind of lazy writing. They could write anything they want. They're perfectly capable of giving Mathis more complex motivation than I'm going to murder a whole bunch of people for no reason at all, and then I'm going to murder a whole bunch of more people for no reason at all. You know, it's just it's not the worst issue that Wintermute has, but it is among the issues that Wintermute has. Because like the whole plot of episode 1 is that the escaped inmates of it is, but if convicted felons need mows, so do the wolves. No, no, you're being silly. Wolves are non-sentient. But I mean, if we really want to get lost in the weeds, lost in the woods here, I mean, it's sure you can also argue that there's an issue with wanton destruction of wildlife as well. Yeah. What's the temperature here? -4. It's not bad. I'm going to want to start a fire, I think, to warm back up. So, yeah, let's start a fire over here, I guess. As good a place as any. Oh shoot! I burning the stick. I should have burned the gun book. Prison in itself doesn't make much sense, but then again, you have basically magic happening all around. The whole thing is unrealistic, so you have to do some suspension of disbelief. Oh yeah, absolutely, suspension of disbelief.
Oh, yeah.
Temperature -5. Okay, let's throw a piece of coal on that and a couple of sticks. Let's get... Yeah, some suspension of disbelief is absolutely sensible for sure. Yeah, you do have to accept some fantastical things in this, like the whole what, I mean, I don't know. What am I trying to say here? Like there's some measure of an attempt to make the quote unquote magic be a little more sensible. At least somewhat grounded in reality. That this is happening because of the geomagnetic whatever. It's making electronics cease to work or go haywire during auroras or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, there just have to be some degree of suspension of disbelief, and you just have to accept the story on its own terms. Like, yeah, that's just how things are in this story, in this world. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of. Oh yeah. Also, incidentally, there's an ad break coming up in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Briefly, I just wanted to finish what I was saying before about like there are multiple issues I have with the execution of the story, and there's. We don't like how the wind is picking up there. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Okay. Sorry. It's difficult to concentrate on the game and what I'm saying at the same time. Briefly, I just wanted to finish what I was saying. Yeah, there are two main mysteries. One, what's going on with Astrid. Two, what's going on with the world at large. And the world at large thing is, oh yeah, actually we're going into a new dark age, etc. And we're going into the long dark, and here's the basic premise of the long dark, and it took us 12 years to get to the beginning of the game. Geometric storm also altered while the paper though too. Yeah, that is indeed part of the premise of the story. And Astrid's whole deal gets more ridiculous when you realize what it was that she was hiding. But like she was hiding it from Will. She didn't want to express it to Molly either in episode 3, and got down to episode 5. She's being beaten up by Mathis, and like her life is being threatened, and the lives of everyone in the village are being threatened, and she still doesn't want to give up information about the contents of what's in the case. And ad break is imminent, so I'm gonna have to continue that thought when I get back. I'll be right back. And back again. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Yeah, Philiokos, if you're still here. Yeah, spoiler warning for the end of episode 5 of Wintermute. Like, can I trust this fire to not go out while I harvest the rest of the ptarmigan? I don't know if I should trust it. I would like the down, though. Oh, yeah, the fire's blowing out. Shoot. Okay. Darn it. I was hoping to get some more torches out of this. Okay. I'm going to try to win to sustain this fire. Well, it do be like that sometimes. I'm going to try to light a torch anyway. And it just went out immediately. Very well. Anyway, as I was saying, yes. Spoiler warning for episode 5 of Wintermute, I guess. It's Alzheimer's medication. That's what was in the case. Alzheimer's medication, presumably for to help people who are like losing their minds as a result of the geomagnetic whatever. It's because it's in addition to affecting the wildlife, it is affecting people too. Which, okay, fine, but why was this such a big, super huge secret that needed that it was worth? It makes no sense why that should be a secret. Yeah, it makes no sense at all whatsoever. Why did Astrid think that secret was worth dying for? Why did she think that secret was worth risking everyone's lives for? Including Will's, including everyone in the town that she, the Perseverance Mills where she was visiting, where where Mathis is threatening to kill everybody. It's so nonsensical. And we're going to drink some rosehip tea to keep warm. Here we go, all warmed up. It's so ridiculously nonsensical. The most unbelievable thing, in my opinion, is the whaling station. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. The whaling station doesn't even appear in story mode. I don't believe. I mean, there's a whaling station in Desolation Point in survival mode, but we don't actually get to see Desolation Point in story mode. I'm not sure why. Yeah, and I'm also not sure why it's unbelievable anyway. There's a bunny trying to tempt me with his aliveness over there, but I think I'm gonna have to let him live because I can't get a fire going to cook him up. Pilgrim, that's the thing that makes the least sense. Yeah, really not following what you mean there. Like the existence of whaling station doesn't make sense. I mean, whaling is a thing that happens, right? Whaling commercially has been illegal since the 60s. Okay. Well, I mean, it is an abandoned whaling station that's been sitting there so long that the whale that's there is decayed to a skeleton. I just sort of interpreted that it was like this is an old place. Or maybe it was operating it illegally. What do I know? Yeah, not in all countries. Indeed, yeah. Also, this is, as I expressed earlier, this takes place in like an alternate universe or something. So that's not a joke or anything. Like the Atwood's story at the end of episode 5 where she's explaining the premise of the game in this new dark age we find ourselves there. The story's finding itself in. It basically it makes up rules for how electricity works and says that this geomagnetic storm is going to basically permanently, well, not permanently, but for a long time, she says maybe 400 years, basically just make electricity stop working. So when I say, alternate universe, like, it really is an alternate universe. Like, the way electricity works is different. I think that wolf might be heading towards me for my verb that I'm carrying. I saw a wolf wandering. There he is. As long as I keep moving, I should be fine. I'm almost to my destination. Do I want these cattails? And the answer is, I'm here, they're here, let's grab them. Canada has some exceptions for whaling, depending on regions and cultural groups. Yeah. Talking specifically in the country the game is set in, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna not pick up all of these cattails. Yeah, I'll get those other two another time. Grab one more cattail. Acceptance for traditional hunting for subsistence only. Sorry. There we go, camp office. Traditional hunting for subsistence only, wood boats, wood spears, no processing centers. Salt? Hey, Maglens, nice. Okay, that'll makes the match issues less. That's cool. And some more matches. Why not? And a fishhook?
Nobody needs this anymore.
Skillet! Hey! My skillet issue has come to an end. Oh, we can make pancakes now. Heck yeah. And a bag of flour? We're gonna make lots of pancakes. Because I've got these 2 bottles of syrup that I've been carrying around specifically for the purpose of making pancakes. It's coming soon. Another cooking pot if I want it. Floor potato. Thought I saw another floor potato. Okay, let's get out the lantern. Ooh, does that mean I passed 45 kilos? I did pass 45 kilos. Floor potato. Okay, I need to unload some junk. For no particular reason, except that's what I did in previous runs. Oh, dead guy. What do you got for me, dead guy? Nothing. Okay. I did want to pick this guy up here.
I'll take it.
No, you won't. Just wanted to pick up this cupboard and move it downstairs. True, we don't know which year this game takes place. From the tech, it seems like it's from the 90s. That was the end of the whaling industry in Canada, so it's not the most unbelievable thing. Yep. Yeah, that tracks as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so let's throw some junk in here. Like the can openers. And some multiple of 9 of these guys. Excuse me. Oh, right. Shoot, I wanted to bring the second pry bar up here. I can retire the recycled can. I've got a skillet now. 2 kilograms of metal. Man, I'm so low down with stuff. I'm gonna put the second bottle of cooking oil up here for no particular reason. I just want to put the food items separate. And same with the second thing of salt. Excuse me. Okay, so camp office metal times 9. Salt, cooking oil. What else? I mean, yeah. Also lichen times 9. Okay, you're gonna want to harvest this guy up before I set out again, I think. Or maybe I want to leave him here and come back for him later. I don't know. Still got a lot of daylight. I mean, it's windy out, so the weather is not ideal, but it's temperate. So it wasn't that cold. Thingy. Okay. Let's finish searching this place at least. Another carcass harvesting book. Wait, before I search the drawers. And there's a backer message there. Even 80s over 20 years after the last whaling station closed, point taken, the next most unbelievable thing is the wolves. Yeah, I mean, Hinterland is pretty upfront about the wolf thing. They like it's acknowledged in the opening blurb every time you start up the game. Little newsletter. All right, this is about the messaging and stuff. Yay! Cougar warning fire. You may hear a cougar before you see it. Watch for fresh kills. Cougar may be near. Leave this territory to reduce risk of attack. Yeah, that whole thing. Watch for fresh kills. A cougar may be near. That's My understanding is that that was a thing they were supposed to implement, and they just kind of never did. Like deer carcasses, which are more ravaged than usual, kind of deal. How am I at 43 kilos? What? I've got 3 kilograms of coal. That's there's somebody. I don't know. I'm gonna toss the carcass harvesting books in here. I'm just gonna burn these two. Got 3 kilograms of cattail stalks. That's also a contributing factor, I guess. Black and white film. Okay. I'm gonna drop the lesser flour here for the moment. So I can use up this, which is 42% quality. Okay, what's my next move here? There are wolves out there, so I can't be traveling with the ptarmigan. Where do I want to go? It explains the aggression, but not the viability of it. You mean like why the wolves haven't like killed themselves off by via being too aggressive or something?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yes, the temperature's positive, 3 degrees. What priorities compete with other priorities? What do I want to do first? What do I want to do next? I could just take some time to cook up all the pancakes, and then just settle in for the night here. Like if I'm gonna do that, I probably want to. Like ideally, I'd like to start the fire outdoors. I think. I don't know. Like, want to save the coal for like outdoors. I don't know. 2 hours to break that down. Take 45 minutes to get a bit of firewood here. Okay, let's break this thing down. Is it still windy out here? Can I just Ooh, it's actually sunny. Maybe I can get a Magnum's fire going. Heck yeah. If you take away the sense of self-preservation, the reliance on hard-ingrained tactics, they're just 100-pound dogs. Yeah. Like, there's a lot that doesn't make sense about the wolves. I mean, if you want to...
Perfect.
Like, if you really want to get into it, it doesn't make sense that the wolves know to run in a zigzag pattern if you draw your bow, you know? But you just kind of have to. You just kind of have to. Oh, frig. Darn heck! I didn't put fuel on this. That was dumb.
I could use a horse. I've seen a lot of some rough horses.
Oh, it takes 20 minutes. I can hear the sound of the potato sizzling. Oh, it's so annoying. It'd be nice if they fixed that bug. Like, it's omnidirectional, and it's the same volume no matter how far away from the fire you are. Nom nom nom, yummy pancakes. And then we're gonna make more pancakes. We're gonna pancake it up out here. Would like to have some more torches. Yourself tells you that this isn't how wolves behave, yeah. Does, but the animal itself isn't threatening enough to survive. Oh, that was cooked. Cook the next one. Grab that. Cook the next one. Okay. Take 20 minutes to do that. Then catch the pancakes before they burn. That worked out. Oh, right, quality tools. I wanted to leave those behind here too. To understand exactly what you're complaining about, what would you want the game to do differently? That is an important question, Philiokus. It's one of those things. It's a general rule of life that it's easier to point out problems than it is to solve problems, or to suggest suggest alternative solutions to those problems. It's easy to say, oh, I don't like how this is done, but the real challenge is, well, okay, then what would you do differently, or what would you want to be done differently? Yeah, it's an important question to ask. It's an important part of sort of just generally making criticism constructive. Like when I point out the issues that I have with story mode of The Long Dark, I'm ultimately, I would like to be constructive and say, hey, there are solutions to these problems. Not complaining at all, except spam me with spray paint gloves, sure. Here, let's get some fire starting experience in here. get myself up to level 3 fire starting skill, then I can get rid of the cattail heads. There you go. Level 3 fire starting. Heck yeah. More pancakes. I can get 6 more instances of these. Excellent. This will keep me fed for a while. And I can ditch. That's 2 kilograms of cattail heads. Don't need those anymore. Heck yeah. Oops. It's so jarring when I accidentally hit escape and makes the music and all sounds cease. Just burn the gun book. Don't need it. See, like what you were talking about, what would you want the game to suitably position? The game is a fantastical premise on most fronts. The only real complaint I have is the choice of shotgun model. Yeah. More pancakes. I'm gonna drop the pancakes at the door here in the hopes that keeping them away from the fire means they go bad more slowly. But yeah, I get back to what I was saying before about the shotgun model. Yeah, as a general rule, for criticism to be constructive, you want to express what should be done differently instead. Yeah, trouble with the story mode, like a lot of the problems that I've been complaining about in the about the story mode are they're deep fundamental structural problems which are difficult to fix, like the pace, like the pacing of the reveals in the story for one thing. Like you want to spread the reveals out, not have a single info dump at the end. Like having one single big exposition dump explaining what's been going on for the last 12 years is an unsatisfying way to express your story. You know, you want to spread those reveals out, and this goes hand in hand with my other complaint about the story that like if you want to if you don't want to reveal what's going on with the case or your greater story about the what's going on in the world and so on, you can at least have some reveals about your characters. You know, find out what they mean to each other and why, and like there were plenty of opportunities to do it. There are actually some really neat and easy ways they could have fit it in there. Sorry, hold on, what's this? It's not a Kui, which means I'm not a gun person, to dumb it down for me, please. Use a model for shotgun which was very rarely imported instead of the Kui which was made here. Sure. Actually, this being a Canadian game that takes place in Canada, it would make sense for a Canadian model of shotgun to be used. I don't know why they wouldn't. That is a curious choice on their part. Oops. I'm gonna break down one of these branches. And last pancakes. That uses up the last of this bag of flour. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like there's a lot of value in spreading out the reveals, and if they don't want to reveal like the big secrets or whatever, then they could at least have some reveals about the characters. And like there apparently there was some intent, and I say apparently because I'm having to infer from context because it's really not clear. But apparently there's some kid involved in Will and Astrid's backstory. There's a kid named Jack, like at the very end of the game. Well, not the very end, but one of the final scenes of the game. Will pulls out a photograph. It's a picture of Will, Astrid, and a kid, and he says something like, "I miss you every day, Jack." I think we're supposed to infer that is their kid, that is their son, who I guess passed away somehow for some reason, and like it feels like the game is trying to tug on our heartstrings with that, but we don't know who this kid is. You have not set this up. We don't know anything. We don't know anything about this. So this scene has no meaning to us, the audience. Like you could have given us an opportunity. There were lots of opportunities to fill this out if they wanted to. You know, like coming up to nighttime. Let me grab these rose hips. Yeah, like there are plenty of opportunities to fill it out if they wanted to. Like, for example, in episode 1, the scene, all the scenes with Grey Mother. Like, Grey Mother talks about losing her daughter, Lily. You know, the character who the pancakes are named for. That could have been a good opportunity to bring up the son, you know, to bring up Jack. If this is if this is a direction that that Raph or the dev team wanted to go in, I'm gonna take the flour now. Down to 37 kilos. Hey, that's not bad. Makes me feel better about my weight situation. And now let's pluck the heck out of this burb. Biggest issue with the game is that they use a different model for a gun. I do hope you can forgive the devs for this little oversight made. Yeah, taking into account every other plank of pride in the game, ketchups, tukes, flags, etc. No. Well, you know, to each their own. Everyone is going to have different issues with different things, I suppose. I would consider the lack of the CUI to be a very minor in compared to the comparatively, you know, vast structural problems that the game features. So if it, all right, let's prepare up these ingredients here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Passes time, gets you more tired. That's crap. I hope you hold yourself to the same standards. Sure. Yeah, let's pass an hour just preparing these rose hips. And I might want to save some rose hips to make some rose hip pie. That, or do I? Do I care about that? I mean, it's nice to do it for the cooking experience, I suppose. But I've got coffee for that purpose, so nah, forget it. Let's just prepare them all up. And then finish off this pancake here. And I think we're ready to sleep. I'm down to 35.16 kilos. I almost got myself under 35 kilos. I was struggling in the neighborhood of 45 kilos. Getting rid of the syrup for the pancakes was and the tinder, I suppose. Also, so getting rid of the that was an important step as well. And gave me the firewood. It's all steps in the process. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. What is the next step? I need. I would like to have some more cloth. And now I'm back into Spader's territory again. Darn it. Any stories for torture your chat? It's fine. It's all topical. We're playing the Long Dark, and we're talking about the Long Dark, so it's all good. Okay, so I picked up the flour, so I no longer have flour here. Here we go. And I used up a lot of the cooking oil. How much I got? Ooh, I got 1 serving of cooking oil left. I might want the bigger one because I might want to make some. I might want to make some like rabbit pies while I'm out there, or similar. This potato is 55%. I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna want to prioritize eating that, but I want to eat it when it's like time for bed or whatever. So anyway, okay. Priorities, plans. What am I doing? Need to find a hammer. Need to look in areas where I might expect to find a hammer. So I think I want to check out both of the watchtowers. I think I found a hammer in the burnt out watchtower before. I also want to check out the log sort. Yeah, so think about areas where tools might be present. How's it going? What, me? Can't complain, I guess, or I mean, I guess I can, but okay, these are still elegant state. Just should be able to just eat these up. And I just heard a bunny getting murdered. But first I'm going to take advantage of the mag lens opportunity here. Know the other streamer I'm watching? Yes, you. Haha. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm presently unemployed. It's actually kind of concerning not having income coming in. It's actually been the longest stretch of unemployment of my adult life, which isn't great. I am going to have to redouble my efforts to find a job because it's not good. It weighs on one's mind, not having a source of income. I mean, I'm not destitute yet, but it's like it's a step in the process. some steps removed from that state, I guess. Oh, is the wolf chasing the deer? Looks like he is. Is the deer going towards the wolf? All right, what were they saying earlier about getting a food surplus?
Not sure I can carry much more.
I'm guessing this is nothing to harvest. He disintegrated right before my very eyes. 8.6 kilos of meat, very nice. And how much can I count on this weather cooperating? Ooh, and the mag lens option is no longer there, so the sun just yeah, been unemployed for years. Before it was hell. I can let the feeling. Yeah, it's not fun. Looks like there's fog rolling in, so this could be a good thing. Yeah, so we're gonna just obliterate this deer here. Probably gonna use up some of my coal to do this. The fact that it's foggy is a good thing. That means less wind to worry about. Maybe I can count on this fire not blowing out. 9 minutes, 17 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get lots of cooking experience here, so that's cool. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Is it hard to get a job over there? I mean, it's entirely possible that I'm being too picky. I mean, for one thing, like I'd rather avoid going back into retail if I can help it. If I wasn't being stubborn about that, I'm sure I could have gotten a job again already. Like I spent an embarrassingly long time.
Almost anything about now.
An embarrassingly long time working at Walmart in the past, and yeah, I'd rather avoid going back to that if I can help it. But like I left on good terms, so I'm sure I could get a job there easily if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Also, suddenly occurs to me that I really should keep the pancakes away from the fire. They go bad faster when they're warm. Must you? You're making me step on the deer here. You silly wolf. I can put another piece of coal on that. Oh, great. It's just... He forgot to growl for a moment there. Would you go away? Like, yes, I stole your kill. Get over it. It's my kill now. My throwing can be enjoyable too. I mean, yeah. So, what's the dream scenario? Good question. I'm not even sure, and that's also part of the problem. Like, I've changed my mind about what I want to do multiple times over the years. Haven't really settled on anything. Well, lately I've just kind of been applying for like office jobs, administrative assistants and whatnot. I don't think I can call that like dream scenario or anything, but it's something I kind of figure I would mind less than the retail situation, where there's like crowds and noise and things are moving fast and hectic and so on. Which, like, I can handle it, but there's, you know, not so fun, I guess. And I get a tiny amount of money from streaming, but obviously not enough to live on. Let's drop the raw one over here and could probably organize these better. Oh well. We're just gonna keep. I could, you know, because this thing has as a multiple of like 0.1, I could micro harvest this this deer. That's an option if I wanted to go that route. But you know, I'll sort this out. What the hey? I'll do a bit of micro harvesting. Like get it up to 2.1 and then go down to 0.1, and it takes 1 minute to harvest, and I get a little 0.1 kilo piece of meat. It is very tedious to do, but each piece of meat that I cook gives me a point of cooking experience. I've done a whole bear like this. Oh yeah, I should have tea going while I'm doing this. Yeah, well. AKA cheating. Yeah. Getting level 5 cooking skill is a game changer, though. I mean, particularly when you have the bow and arrows, you can use it to take down wolves and bears and eat them safely, and not have to worry about food poisoning or intestinal parasites. Is it too long, Leo? Yeah. Okay, it's down to 1.1. These are still. That wolf is still wandering about over there. Okay. Probably stand to like organize these better or something. Oh, now it says 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. It rounded the other way. Like the guys with 1,000+ day reds with the giant stockpiles of ruined meat. Exactly. Yeah, it says ruined, but if you're level 5 cooking, doesn't matter. They can't food poison you. As long as you're at you've reached level 5. And the other neat thing about that is it retroactively makes meat that you previously cooked. Oh, there you go. Cooking expert, heck yeah. Yeah, it retroactively makes meat that you cooked before you reach level 5 cooking, it renders it safe. Like, so all the little bits that you micro harvested ahead of time. Even though you were less than level 5 cooking at the time, it goes poof. This ruined meat just magically became safe to eat again. I want to make some cooking oil just because I can. I think. How much animal fat do I have here? Is that well, okay? Lots of little pieces of animal fat. Yeah, I'll throw another piece of coal on that. So cooking oil, I got enough for 1 instance of cooking oil. I don't even really need to make more cooking oil, but it gives me cooking experience, so I think it's worth doing. Yeah, let's just drop the fat in a big pile over here. You're trying to do a jump scare? You silly wolf. You just survived Thousand Daisy for it, yeah. Not sure what a steak would look like after 3 years, but I'm not eating it, huh? Yeah. What are you wandering over here for? Go away. Oh, because I'm crouched. I'm crouched. He doesn't see me. It's kind of funny. Let's get her guts. Ad break in 32 seconds. I'll pause the game when the ads come on so you don't miss anything. Getting lots of cooking experience. Just eat up all these little deer bits. And ad break is imminent, so I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Where was I? Ah, yes. Each one of these pieces gets me cooking experience. And also the fact that, yeah, level 4 cooking means plus 20% calories from any cooked food item. And so I'm getting all the more food content from these. And these are the last two. And I probably should have had tea standing by this whole time. Oh well. Although probably, is there enough room in my stomach for this? Just cram it in there? No? Okay. Do I want to put another piece of coal on this? I think I will. Because I do want to get some more water, and I want to get the hide. And then get some more water, and get the guts. Okay, nothing left to harvest. Excellent. Okay. Now, how safe is it to transport all of this back over to the camp office? How much weight is that? 44 kilos? Gosh darn it. Okay, but it's... Okay, I'll come back for those pancakes. I just want to get the meat over to the camp office. So I have my my food supply nice conveniently close to a central hub that I can operate out of. having an actual food surplus, pretty cool for this early in the game. Still need to find the hammer though. Kind of need to get back on that particular goal. Anyway, we're gonna drop all the food. It's all cooked up here. Excuse me? I don't like those rustling sounds I'm hearing. Not the least because I couldn't tell which direction they were coming from. You just did drop some of this gear, silly Astrid. Deer hide and guts times 2. And extra cooking oil. Could have taken the opportunity to make some venison pie, now that I think about it. Oh well. It's not the safest thing to do when you're just so exposed, and it just wouldn't have been safe to do. Okay, we're gonna leave the quality tools in here. I meant to put those here earlier. Anything else? Oh yeah, I wanted to toss a couple of these sewing kits in there as well. So sewing kits and quality tools. So we're going to want to make a note of that. Sewing kits ×2, quality tools, and cooking oil, make that ×2. A good supply of stuff here. Hopefully the wolf has moved on. I'm assuming it was a wolf I heard. Like sometimes the sound of the flag waving like sounds like animal shuffling noises, and it like, you know, like jump scares me or whatever. But you know, I think it actually was a wolf that I was hearing. But wherever it is, he seems to have moved on now, so it's all good. I think I want to check out the tower up there. Picking up the stick was enough to burn me. That was a heavy stick. What are you doing here? How'd you like a torch in the noggin? Thank you. Where are those pancakes? Ah, you wolf jerk. I'm just here for the pancakes, darn it. Yeah, I know. Strictly speaking, it's safer to do the stone and torch trick. I've never liked that. It feels not intuitive. It feels weird. Anyways, more fun to throw torches at the wolves. Anyway, yeah, let's check out the tower. Seems like a good time to do it. We're into dusk here. Maybe I'll grab some of these acorns while I'm at it. Oh yeah, I could have when I had the fire going. It could have been a good opportunity to cook up the acorns. I guess I need to prepare them first. Well, add preparing the acorns to my to-do list, I guess. Better than brandishing a brand? Sure. Why not? Acorns. Okay. circling around this rock so that I can get up to the tower. We're just going to head up there and we're going to sleep up there, I think. Ooh, and there's some bunnies. I'm an incorrigible loot goblin. I'm gonna murder the bunnies too. Look away if you don't want to see me murder a bunny.
It's getting dark out here. Look for shelter.
Brutal. As if I didn't have enough food, I'll have a couple of bunnies to eat while I'm up at the tower there. Yeah, not too long ago, I was looking over my earlier runs of Interloper. You know, watching the VODs on YouTube, and I remember it being a real struggle to get enough food to eat. I mean, part of it was I was the earliest runs I wasn't playing with the DLC. The DLC adds a lot of food. Ooh, I think that's a wolf in the distance there. He might be on the scent of my buns. That's fine. Just go around this corner here, and don't expect you'll be able to keep up with me. But yeah, DLC added a lot of food. I mean, they got all the flour and the porridge, and all different stews and so on. All these cooking recipes. Lots and lots of food. In addition to all the deer meat that I've got stocked up there, I still have like lots of pancakes to go through. It'll keep me well fed for a while. Snowfall started. And I'm hearing burbs. Oh, I only have one stone left. Shoot. Hey, did I just hear one of them fly away already? Darn it. Yeah, the torch is down to 9%, so had very little time to do that. This is fine. Not very tired, all things considered. I guess because I spent the day first cooking up. I cooked up the pancakes the night before. Spent most of the day just cooking up the deer. Let's walk around here before I go inside. So, another bandage. Another cookbook. Another instance of sewing to our simple tools. Huh. Another skillet. Okay, I think we're gonna burn the book. And we'll see about harvesting up the these bunnies and the burb. And then settle in for the night.
Come on.
So how much meat was on the burb? 1 kilo exactly? Okay, we're gonna get some water going, because I might be able to make some broth out of this. Maybe we can make some bunny stew. Ooh, that could be neat. Okay, let's get this going here. Okay, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm going for it. Cooked. Yeah, drink the soda for the water content. Ooh, now there's a blizzard going on out there. Let's get this full kilo of burb meat out here. So that's cooked, it's non-potable. Cook the tiny bit, burb bit, and then harvest this. So that's cooked. And as soon as that's boiled, yoink that. Cook this on this side, and then get broth going on this side. Use up 1.5 liters of water, which is why it was important to get the water going first. The rabbit's cooked there. sticks in there. I could make a rabbit pie. I could also make some rabbit stew. Minutes, 52 minutes. Okay, let's make some rabbit pies. What the hey? Use up some of that flour. 52 minutes. Okay, I think we're gonna have to put a piece of coal on this. 5 minutes until they're ready. Well, 6 minutes to get this bunny bit. Okay, broth is cooked. Rabbit pies are still working. We're making some rabbit stew, just because I can. Okay, 20 minutes. We are going to rip this guy's guts out. And the rabbit pie is cooked. 37 minutes, 47 minutes. We're going to need more time on this. That's the last 2 sticks. You can break down the crap torches to get more stick content, so that's fine. 9 minutes, 39 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay. You can also break down this chair. It takes 45 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna. That gets everyone. I am gonna drop the various food items out here. So they hopefully keep longer. 30 minutes till ready. This is fine. Three minutes. 47 minutes. I did say it takes 45 minutes to break down that chair, right? Here, let's get a fresh one of those going. I'm gonna chance it. Let's get the last 2 sticks in there. Break the chair down. 45 minutes. Don't burn the stew. Please don't burn the stew. 58 minutes till burn. That is fine. Throw the reclaimed wood in there because I would like. I do want to get some more thing. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I want to get some more torches out of it. That's what I was trying to say. Word recall issues. I could take this time to prepare the acorn stuff, but no, I think I want to take my remaining time to Yeah, everything's cooked up that I want to cook up. I'm going to use the remaining time to rip up the rest of the bunnies and the burb. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And let's just pull a whole bunch of torches out of this. Something like it's nice and cozy being in just being in this nice warm spot while there's a storm raging outside. That's always nice. It's always nice being indoors during a rainstorm. It's 55 degrees in here. It's a hot summer's day in here. I have 0 sticks. It's probably fine. Wait, have I not read the sewing primer? Oh, wait, when did I get this? I don't remember getting that sewing primer. I was probably just in a daze when I picked it up or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So let's take some time to rip up these bunnies. And pluck up the burb. And then I'll go to bed. And it's like we're losing all the nighttime hours doing this. But, this is suboptimal. And what can you do? And let's eat up the rabbit meat there. So I don't want to hit starvation levels while I'm doing this plucking. Didn't get a heck of a lot of for 3.5 hours of this stream. I haven't done a heck of a lot of exploration done, but I mean, there's progress of a sort being made. I mean, we're getting experience. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, I actually have to use the hacksaw to get the last of the feathers. Whoops, maybe I should have done that first. Oh well. Before we do anything else, let's eat some rabbit, and then some more rabbit. I don't want to hit starvation levels while I'm doing this, but I do want those feathers. So even though use the hacksaw and it's relatively inefficient, it's like, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, I've got I'm up to 12 of these. Oh yeah, I meant to drop the bunny bits while I was doing that. Oh well. Okay, watchtower, bunny pelts times 2, guts times 2, and there's a skillet up here. Important details to make note of. Okay, and we're going to consume the rabbit stew, 900 calories. And fill up the rest of my food gauge with whatever meat I had left here. And still got room in my gut here, so let's eat a pancake too, I guess, down to 71%. Excuse you. Can't even see what's in the way. And drink up the water. And I'm actually below 35 kilos. Imagine that. 10 hours sleep. Oh, we're coming up into the start of the day, so we're sleeping away daylight hours. So we're back into depression simulator. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, so this, I think, we're up to day 13, lucky 13. I think this is a good note to wrap up the stream. Oh yeah, there's simple tools up here too. Oh, and there's salts here as well. Or wait, broth? Hold on. 19%, but oh, that's interesting. Oh, I should have used this to make the stew. Interesting. I didn't expect that. Okay. I didn't know you could find just bottles of broth just sitting there out in the field. Shoot. And I just saved it in preparation for exiting. Okay, we'll just have to remember for next time. Remember, there's a bottle of broth there. I don't know. Don't let me forget. But I think this is going to wrap up the stream for today, and we're going to see who to raid. Yeah, still didn't find a hammer. Mind you, I didn't really get a chance to explore all the places I would expect to find a hammer. I mean, I explored the dam. That's something. And I think we're going to raid because I said so. She was in chat earlier, and we're gonna give her a raid because she's cool. Yeah, she's also playing the Long Dark. Looks like she's playing Stalker difficulty. Nice, relaxing Stalker game. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of Mystery Lake explored today, but I got a huge food surplus for the camp office. So I mean, that's something. It's a present for future me. So it'll serve me well in the long run. Got a magnifying lens. That's pretty nice too. And of course the skillet. We finally made use of the all that syrup I've been lugging around. Yeah, so some progress of some description was made. We'll get that hammer yet. Anyway, that's all for now. Until next time.